we're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know that means I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I really am feeling good this week. Tonight, we've got a lot going on. But before we get to that, let's talk about a few things that are on my mind. If you haven't done it before, take a second right now. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us so much. Comment on these chats. Give this entire thing, this video, a share and a big thumbs up. That'll help us a lot tonight. Let's get this big number up here tonight because we got two great matches we want to talk about. Before we talk about our matches, let's talk about who we're going to hear from tonight. We're going to hear from our champion, Jimmy, the high-flying hippie, Spencer Slade, David Lawless, the Rad Boys, and many more. Plus, we got two big matches. For the first time ever, and I love first-time matches, we will see the rocker, Chris Sands,
my dude,
going one-on-one with the great neighbor, John Ross, one half of the tag team champions. James Ross, that is. My mistake, James Ross. We haven't seen John Ross in a while. I was curious where that guy's been. Then in the main event, we are going to see a rematch from last week. We did not get a conclusion. Let's see if we get a conclusion tonight. It is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. That is Gorgeous Gregory going one-on-one with Lucio de Vere. Should be an interesting fight. Also, if you didn't get to see it, or even if you did get to see it, we are going to take a complete look back at the incredible I Quit match that happened Saturday, December 10th at volume number 34. What a fight that was. What a night that was for Malachi Gage. We're going to take a look back at that. But that's enough talking about the past. Let's talk about the future. Your first title defense coming up January the 7th right here in Altoona. We have 91 VIP tickets that we sell for these shows. We are now down to 15 for January the 7th. So if you want those VIP tickets, you should get them soon. They are not going to make it till January 7th. So we just have 15 of those left. You can get those at imaginewrestling.com. And then the following week, for our fans up north, sort of the northwest part of the state, we are headed back to Reynoldsville, I would say probably biannual trip to Reynoldsville. If you're looking forward to that, tickets are also on sale on the website right now for that show. Both VIP and general admission remain for that, so you can still get great seats. But let's be honest. I mean, the building in Altoona is not, it's not a 10,000 seat arena. Every seat is great. Come on out, fill the building, have a good time, just like you did back on December 10th. This is going to be another one of those nights, man, people are going to be talking about for a long time, and I know you're looking forward to it as well.
I am. Not only am I looking forward to beating up Gregory on January 7th, I'm looking forward to being in front of what Imagine Wrestling considers its rowdiest crowd right there in Reynoldsville. It's going to be a great night.
So get your tickets there. But that's it, man. That's what I want to talk about. Dude, I love first-time matches. That's no joke. And we got one on tap right now. I see both guys are rip-roaring and ready to go. So let's not waste any more time. Let's head to the ring.
Let's do it.
First, he is one half of the current reigning and defending tag team champions. He is the great neighbor, James Ross. There he is with his tag team title belt right now. His opponent, he is from Paradise City. He is the rocker, Chris Sands. Yes, sir, man. Two graduates of the Imagine Dojo here going one-on-one for the first time ever.
Absolutely. One of my favorites, Chris Sands, takes on Imagine Dojo graduate, most recent Imagine Dojo graduate, James Ross.
Should be an interesting match here, man. You never know what you're going to get out of these first-time matches. If there's not a lot of bad blood here for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing a good technical wrestling match. And, seeing these guys in the dojo, I know they can do it. Let's see if they decide. Whoa, interesting.
Chris Sands taking the man's momentum straight over into a headlock takeover.
Yeah, James Ross maybe put his head down. I'm not sure what he was going for there. Maybe some sort of a blow to the stomach, and quickly countered by Chris Sands into a headlock takeover. Beautifully done.
Always beautifully done. Chris Sands, a master of execution. Doesn't make too many mistakes in there. Right back to it.
Beautifully done on the headlock. Nice headlock takeover. Chris Sands has picked out something he wants to accomplish. We've talked about it before. A headlock is not going to win you a match in 2022. But what it will do, it demoralizes and it wears the guy down.
Yeah, wears him down to a point he has to take a shortcut like James Ross right did right there with a handful of hair.
All kind of fire, as always, out of the white meat baby face. This kid, Chris Sands, man, a lot of fire.
Nice backslide there. Love to see that.
Got up under the ribs with that drop kick. May have knocked the wind out of him. Clothesline in the corner. Sets him up, going for that DDT. Oh my God! I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it worked to perfection.
Hot shot on the top rope, dropped him throat first on the top turn on the top rope, and then comes right back with a back elbow right into that same throat.
Now the thing that we've noticed here about James Ross is this is an intellectual. No matter what you want to say about the quirky weirdness of him and his father, this kid is a smart in-ring competitor, and that was, to me, a good sign of it.
Absolutely. He's well-spoken and apparently well-read on the art of wrestling, because that was a very nice back elbow. Whether you disagree with how he got to it or not, well done.
High wrestling IQ, they say.
I believe it.
In the corner with that splash, up and over with your textbook suplex.
Maximum impact. Nice bridge of the back here from James Ross.
Hooks the far leg. Good execution on that. Unable to secure the win there. And now he has just decided he is going to stretch the spine of the rocker, Chris Sands.
You can tell by the look on Chris Sands' face. He's in a lot of trouble here. Trying to find that extra win, trying to find that momentum.
Quick to get up out of it, though. Turns his weight around. You don't like that. I mean, I don't like it, that's for sure.
No, I've been on the receiving end of the hair pull as well. I mean, anyone with long hair in a fight's at a disadvantage if you're against a guy that's willing to play that dirty.
Again, back to the spine, it looks like he does indeed. Sharp point of the knee right into the upper part of the spine. This is not a situation that is where you want to be if you're the rocker Chris Sands. You want to be up, you want to be mobile, you want to be moving. He's at his best going at a quick pace.
Shades of Dick Slater there with the vertical knee to the spine.
Be old like your dad. Don't disrespect my dad.
Rocker trying to be cute and funny, and I'm not sure this is the time to be cute and funny, man. He's getting mugged right now. It only served to do more damage to him. I mean,
You don't talk ill off the hair.
it really upset James Ross. You know, he doesn't like people talking bad about his dad. If you have a good dad, who would like that?
Yeah. You're made an already aggressive individual very angry. Got to question Chris Sands' tactics there.
Back into the rope. And again, that upper part of the spine, he has absolutely singled out through those knees, that suplex, now that shot right in the middle of the back. It's the same exact spot over and over again, and it's a sound strategy.
It is. It's just sound now James Ross here taking a little bit of a breather, maybe too long of a breather. Chris Sands with a couple shots. James Ross picks the wrist. Oh, back elbow to the point of the chin. There's a snap mare doing Chris Sands' own move.
And again.
Knee to the spine again.
That has to be at least 6 to 7 very stiff shots right in the middle of the spine there, right in between the shoulder blades. This is going to change Chris Sands' entire outlook on the evening.
Yeah, the very intelligent James Ross playing within the rule books with them knees. That's a legal shot. It's just nasty.
It's smart wrestling. I will say this. I'm impressed by James Ross. He has wrestled, aside from a few things I wasn't in love with, the hair pulling, a sound strategy, and a strong match.
Much like we saw with Malachi Gage, maybe if James Ross could get out from underneath John Ross, we might see a better competitor here and a future champion. Singles champion.
Shots to the ribs. Goes for a clothesline. There, Chris Sands found an opening. He's starting to line up those double chops to the chest.
Bang your head!
Oh, Chris Sands tuned up the band. Looks like he caught a little bit of himself there.
And that back is really creating problems. Still was able to get the clothesline in, but not moving as quickly as he normally does. Sets him up, and he got the DDT. That could be it.
James Ross bounced off the scalp.
Oh, he kicked out. Can you believe that?
I can't. Chris Sands finished a couple guys off that DDT. I thought that was the best one he's ever delivered. I'm surprised.
Beautifully done. James Ross showing some toughness here. What a fight this has turned out to be, huh? Going for that rocker dropper. Counter!
Oh, my God.
Holy cow, what a beautiful counter.
I've never seen that counter to the rocker dropper.
This has got to be it, right? No!
Once again, two people that never fought each other before here on a Wednesday night throwing down. What a
Man,
match
oh,
we
man.
have here.
This is a hell of a fight. Much more than I probably would have expected. What a match we're getting here. Evenly matched, I think, is the way to describe. Set up for a rock bottom. Counted through. Got the weight over the top of the shoulders. Nice.
Beautifully done by Chris
Beautiful
Sands.
cradle. Nice wrestling hold. Chris Sands getting some momentum back. Well done. Well done. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and what a match. That was more than I bargained for this early in the show.
Way to
We
go,
haven't even
Chris
got
Sands.
to the main event yet. I'll tell you what. Let's we knew he was going to be angry. But let's find out how angry. For the first time, let's hear from Spencer Slade and David Lawless since Spencer has lost the title.
Oh, Lawless from behind! Lawless just fed Kato into the ring! Oh no! Kato! Get out of there! Oh! Lawless just hit Spencer!
What's happening outside?
What was that, Lawless? Come on.
He's
You
the
cost
man.
me the match. You
And
cost
Spencer's
Spencer the match.
late war
It's
heavyweight title.
ridiculous.
What's going on with you?
What the hell was that out there, man, huh? I brought you in this group for one reason and one reason only, and that's to make sure the heavyweight title was around my waist. And next month, January 7th, you're gonna regret what you just did out there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the cerebral center of the Power Brokers, David Lawless. David, things not shaking out in that heavyweight championship match quite the way the Power Brokers would have wanted to have seen them, with Jimmy the High Fly and Hippie defeating Spencer Slade. Where are we now with the Power Brokers?
No, things didn't go the way that Spencer Slade wanted them to go. Because one thing's clear, the Power Brokers was never about David Lawless, Alexander Apollo, and Mambo Italiano with Spencer Slade. It was all about Spencer Slade. I should have seen this coming when a selfish individual like Spencer would ask me to align with him. And now he wants to threaten me and tell me that I'm going to regret what I've done in the Power Brokers. You know what? Spencer deserves everything that's coming to him for being the selfish, self-centered jerk that everyone always knew.
That was the gavel, David Lawless. Back to you.
All right, hey, I'll tell you what, man. What a situation going on there with Lawless and Spencer Slade. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more in the coming weeks from both those guys. At this time, coming right off of his match there, an impressive effort on a losing effort there, James Ross. A little suspect on the hair pulling. What's on your mind right now?
You know, after a match like that, after a loss like that, typically I'd be a little bit more upset, a little more angry about it. But ultimately, I'm a growing man, and I'm going to take that loss as a learning opportunity. I'm growing, and I'm evolving as a man and becoming a better person and changing. And change is exactly what I want to see out of the Rad Boys. I really meant what I said last week, and I'm meaning it that I'm saying it now. I really genuinely think that if the Rad Boys gave me an opportunity, we could really be good friends. I believe that.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You believe him? It's an interesting situation developing here. And I'm curious how John Ross would feel about the general sense of what James Ross is at. We haven't seen John Ross in a while. I think he's away in South Carolina, I had heard. Enough about the Rosses right now. Let's go ahead and have a few words here with our heavyweight champion here. So before you start, for anybody that missed it last week, let's take a look back at what happened at the end of Chapter 122 last week.
You know what?
I don't know what he's so angry about.
Right now. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
All right, relax.
Huh?
All right.
There you go. I'm the champion! Me!
What is he accomplishing right now?
I'm gonna rip your goatee off. Do you understand me? I'm gonna rip your goatee off. Hey, come on. January 7th. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Come on, that's enough. It's ticking. That's right. That's enough. Oh yeah. Yeah. You ain't nothing but a stupid nigga, aren't you? I'm gonna give him one more. Right on the top of his head. Right on the top of his head. Oh, that's enough. You can't forget it. He wants one more imagination. Come on, cheer him on. I'm a generational talent. I'm a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. I am the main character of what you call your show. And ladies and gentlemen of Altoona, I am gorgeous.
Man, attack you in the way that he did. It's quite a mountain you have ahead of you here with this gorgeous Gregory. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are this, gorgeous Gregory. I've been doing this a long time. I've been on many trips, way more than you've been on. I think my wrestling boots have more matches than you have had. So, payback's coming, Gregory, and it's probably coming soon. I'll see you in a little while.
Okay, all right. Well, I will remind Jimmy that he is contractually obligated to be an announcer while he's here on Wednesday nights, so I will remind you of that. At this time, let's go ahead and bring in our next guest. He is the Enigma, Lucio de Vere. Lucio de Vere, how you feeling, man? I know you were at about, 10% last week. Where are you at now?
You know, I'm still recovering from that crazy match. In case you forgot, my face was slammed in thumbtacks. So I'm a little better than 10%. I'm roughly 40 to 50%, but I'm getting there, slowly recovering. But I have another match, another Imagine Live title match tonight against Gregory. Last week I would have won, even though I was still hurt, but no contest. That all got ruined. So tonight I have another chance to prove that even though I'm still hurt, even though I'm at 40%, maybe 50, give or take, I'm still recovering. But even like that, I could beat anyone in Altoona. I could beat anyone anywhere. And tonight will be the beginning of the era of the Enigma when I beat gorgeous Gregory for the Imagine Live title.
Well, there you go. Big prediction there out of the Enigma. At this time, let's go ahead and bring in a guy on a little bit of momentum now. The Rocker, you got some momentum going, buddy.
Yeah, my beat is back on pace. I mean, that was a really good match with James. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
He was the start. of the... Now, I don't know. 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 I don't know I hear from Eric Enders that I'm going to have a tag match. And, he has no friends, so I don't even know who he's going to bring. But I found somebody, and I actually didn't have to look very far. Somebody that's always been there since day one of me being in Imagine Wrestling. I looked high up in the mountains. The mountain band, Big Lenny, will be my partner, and we can teach Eric Enders and whoever his partner is how to bang your head.
There you go, man. Part of the equation has already been solved now. We were wondering a mystery tag partner match coming up on January 7th. Eric Enders has to find himself a party, but a partner. Chris Sands has apparently done so already. He's got Big Lenny ready to fight. Talking about guys that want to fight. Look at us, guys. Look at you guys here in your nice little flannels. Isn't this nice? Why you know what I miss? I'm going to be honest. I miss the fun loving Rad Boys. I know you guys are going through some stuff with Ross and Son here. Is there any cheer for the holidays with you guys?
We are tired. Tired. Like we said last week, there's no more games, Rosses. We're coming back for our tag team championships on the 7th. And like we said, we're bringing the energy and we're turning it all the way up.
It's funny. Last week I said that we were hungry. And I think right now we're the hungriest that we've ever been. We're always hungry, but right now it's a little bit different. And it's a wise man once told me that when you're hungry, you want something. It's one thing to be hungry, but it's another thing to be starving. If you're hungry, sometimes you can never be full. And that's what the Rad Boys are. You two can expect on January 7th that we're bringing everything we've got. There's no doubt that the Rad Boys, as new tag champs, will be in the house.
All right. Nope.
Hang on.
Nope.
Hang on. I wanted to step in here and say to you guys' faces about how I'm being genuine and how I really mean it. We're close to the same age. We're part of the same generation. And I really think that if you guys just trust me and give me a chance, we could be friends. We could be friends. Whoa.
What do you guys say? Think you could be friends? No? All right, well, let's... Come on. Hey, John, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, dude? Where have you been?
What are you doing? I go away for 2 weeks and you're playing games with the Rad Boys?
Come on. My friends. Dad, they can be our friends.
What do you mean? We're not friends with them. We're not friends with them, son. Right. We are not friends with them.
Be friends with them.
Put this chair down. Come on. Let's put this chair down. Come on.
Oh, Dad. Come on.
Dad, is that necessary?
Yeah, it's necessary. I had a nice train for him. And I come back.
No. Dad. Dad, stop. Stop. They can be our friends.
Come on, man.
Dad.
No, son. What are you doing?
Our friends, Dad. My friends.
You know what, son? This is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you.
Come on, man.
Dad, don't. Dad.
All right, that's enough. Get out of here.
Grab your belt and get out of
Get the hell
here.
out of here.
Get out of here.
What is wrong with you, man?
We're going to talk about this. Come on.
Hey, can I get some help out here? In the meantime, can we see can we see the I Quit video, please? I'm sorry, guys. Are you guys all right?
is whipping Lucio with that belt. Look at the welts on both of their bodies.
It's unbelievable.
Oh! Superman PP! Superman PP!
The fly here. We've seen him do it before.
Up he goes! Oh! He got him! He got him! That's gotta be it! That's the finish! Yeah! No!
Hey, I'm not sure what happened there. The video's a little suspect, but I'll tell you what I will do. After the show tonight, I'll get that complete recap up online before I even leave this building. We'll make sure everybody gets a good look at that, the recap of the show. So I'm not sure what happened there. Something to do with kimchi, I'm assuming.
Probably, I would assume.
The guy's
so.
not to be trusted and not to be liked. I'll tell you what is to be liked. January 7th, January 14th. Like I said earlier, if you wasn't around for it, tickets are going quick for January 7th. That is volume number 35 right there at the Juniata Civic Center in Altoona. We are down to 15 VIP. Of the 91 that we have available, we are down to 15. So I would not waste too much more time. It's going to be another packed house in there. That's a good night for all of us. And then on to Reynoldsville from there. We expect another big house up there. The largest crowd to ever see an indoor Imagine Wrestling show happened in Reynoldsville the first time we were there. So let's see if we can get a repeat of that. I'm looking forward to going back to Reynoldsville. Nice facility. And for you guys that like to have a little bit of drinkage, you can drink during those shows. But we asked people to remind folks we are a family-friendly product. So we would like to, make sure the kids feel safe while they're there.
Absolutely. You never want to change the feeling and the aura of Imagine Wrestling live event. It's something you have to witness live. The energy last time in Altoona was unreal, and I assume it's going to be the same this next time in Altoona and in Reynoldsville the following week.
I agree, man. Oh, man. December 10th in Altoona, I mean, that was amazing. You guys were amazing. I mean, it's so sort of interesting, and I know, just a peek behind the curtain a little bit. Like, I hadn't been out in the ring in a long time, and feeling that energy again. And you guys were so giving during that ending when you won the heavyweight title. Like, you guys were so awesome, and it made me wish I was 20 years younger again, because it was just incredible.
Well, you still got it, kid. We saw that there at the end of the night. What an amazing night for me. What an amazing night for the imagination. And I finally got to say thank you to my trainer after all those years. So a big night for me in that regard as well. Come along with us. The rest of this voyage, 2023, is going to be fantastic. So, but we have some stuff going on here tonight. We have a heavyweight title match, and if you haven't done it, well, I'm going. I see gorgeous Gregory. He looks like he's lurking around. I think he probably wants to hear from me. Now, I will remind you what we talked about before the show when you first decided you were going to be a full-time commentator. This is your position. I know. Just January 7th is coming. Okay. All right. So let me go talk to gorgeous Gregory here. I don't know what you're so mad about, man. I don't know what you're so mad.
Come get your payback, Jimmy. Come get it. Come get your payback, man. I will so help me God. I will take that title and smack you upside the head with it once again. Because on January 7th, you're not getting gorgeous Gregory the loudmouth. You're not getting a kid. You're getting a man that's coming to kick your ass and take that title. And with the help of my good buddy Cato training me, you don't stand a chance, man.
Okay. All right. Don't you have a match to get ready for? I do. Yeah. All right. Look, I mean, it's no secret that I did train gorgeous Gregory as well. Well, we've not been actively training in several months, because imagine trying to teach. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it, because it's, you know how he is the epitome of this young generation, where they already know everything. You can't teach them anything. And this is Gorgeous Gregory. You know, he knows it, he's done it, and he's seen it somehow already at 18 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure we were all young and dumb once, but I come from the old school mentality of pro wrestling where I'll beat it into him.
Yeah. He, there's sort of specific codes in wrestling that, you shake hands with everybody. He doesn't shake hands with anybody. He doesn't pay respect to the people that have paved the way. This kid is, there's no doubt he is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete and a generational talent, but he's also a once-in-a-lifetime a-hole.
He really is. He really is, and he stuck that Jay Leno chin in where it doesn't belong, and I'm going to fix it for him. Jimmy the Hippie is going to kick his ass. It's coming real soon, Greg.
And he's not my favorite person in the world, but I'll tell you, there's a guy in the ring across the ring from him right now that's from the same generation that we are that I think could teach Gorgeous Gregory a thing or two about respect. So let's go ahead and head there right now and find out. First, he is from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio Vere. Yes, sir. The Enigma looks ready, man, even at 40 to 50%.
Still a veteran.
His opponent, he is from New York, New York. He is the reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is Gorgeous Gregory. Tell you what, man.
Double champion. I'm holding all the titles. I'm holding all the titles, baby. I'm taking all of them. Hold on. I gotta make sure I look good, baby. Do I look good? Do I look good? I look good. Tell me I look good.
Two guys that are not fan favorites. There's no doubt about it. They both guys that are not afraid to take a shortcut, not afraid to pull some hair or jam a finger in an eye. Two guys that simply have not endeared themselves to the imagination. But I think if you ask for an honest opinion, who are the fans going to hate least? At this point, it's probably going to be Lucio Vere.
Absolutely. Lucio Vere at least gained their respect in that war that he had on December 10th in Altoona. Hopefully he brings some of that to Gregory and shuts his mouth.
Shut up. I think he's still hurt. Rep, I think you need to cut off the match. He's hurt.
I might be hurt, but I'm coming for that title. No, you're coming for my title. 40 and 50% don't matter. I'm 40 or 50%. That's right.
He can't beat me at 100%.
Yeah, well, I'm not him. Okay.
Here we are with a 2-on-1 handicap match here with Greg and his chin versus Lucio Vere. Let's see if he runs his mouth this whole match like he does every other one.
Tell you what, got a handful of hair. Lucio Vere, like I said, not afraid to take a shortcut. And another guy knows his way around a headlock. I once saw a match that lasted 10 minutes with Lucio Vere where there was a headlock the entire time. So this is a guy who knows how to apply a headlock.
It definitely was. It's not the same headlock mastery that we see from like Braden Elliott or one of those guys, but definitely 10 minutes of headlocks we did see on that day.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? He's pulling my hair. He's pulling my hair.
Have you ever run into somebody that talks as much as this guy?
No. He has to be a good athlete to be able to wrestle and run his face the entire time. Must have a lot of wind in his sails.
I used to think no one could talk more than John Ross, but John Ross is like a mute compared to this guy.
Yeah, there's another hair pull there by Gregory. Speaking of hair, between the referee and these two gentlemen, we have three entirely different hairstyles going on in there with the chrome dome on the ref, the Ed Grimley on Lucio Vere, and then the Conan O'Brien on Gorgeous Gregory. Very nice.
Guys trading arm locks. We went from an arm bar to an arm ringer and created some separation there. Does Gorgeous Gregory
what was that smack?
Down the
was
arm?
That a smack to the face in the middle of that?
No counter found it. Tell you what, this Gorgeous Gregory is putting on size quickly, man. He's a big, strong kid.
Very, very, very tall kid to begin with.
Strong boy I am.
There's no doubt about it, man.
Put it here. Test your strength, baby.
He probably doesn't eat his Wheaties because he doesn't shut up long enough to eat them.
40 or 50%. I'm 150 times stronger than you.
You think you're so strong?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Put
you go, the knuckle lock. Should be interesting. You said Gregory putting on size. He's the taller man, which usually serves well in this situation. Or you could just stomp on his foot and cheat.
As you know well, though, there's a lot of technique involved in a knuckle lock like this. It isn't purely strength. It isn't purely size. If you can turn those wrists at the proper time, there's a lot to be said about that. There's a lot to be said about a stiff point of the toe right up under the ribs, too.
That's true. Two nice right hands there from Lucio de Vere.
Elbow caught him hard.
I'm living vicariously through Lucio de Vere, beating up Gorgeous Gregory here. The tides have turned a little bit. Big body slam. Greg out prone.
So you said there may be some redemption here tonight. You want to cue us in on what that means?
I'm not the same type of person Greg is. I don't got to blindside anybody or anything like that. It'll come soon enough, and Greg will know when it happens.
Okay, all right. Well, I would love to see this match fought to a conclusion. I know that you want to get Gregory in the worst way, so let's just save it.
I'm gorgeous, Jimmy. I'm gonna take your title.
Sure. They can finish the match. As soon as Lucio defeats him, we'll go from there.
You know, I guess the question becomes then, let's say Lucio wins this match. How does that change the dynamic for January 7th? Does it become a different match? Does Gregory lose his title shot?
I have fought many wars with Lucio de Vere, and I'd love to fight another one with him. It's not that Greg's not a deserving champion. He's just so disrespectful.
Good God, man. That is something you are going to have to watch out for on January 7th. That is life-changing knife-edge chop.
Yeah, that was a big crack of the skin there. I got one myself, though. I've been known for a nice chop there, just like Lucio de Vere hit him with.
Real sharp back-and-forth match here. Lucio de Vere certainly pressing his advantage as far as experience goes.
Heavy clothesline in the corner.
Caught him hard and took him off his feet.
Another one of those hard clotheslines you see coming out of Imagine Dojo. Just stopped his man dead.
This is where, to me, Lucio de Vere shines, whenever he can rain down bombs. When he tries to finesse you, Lucio, that's not his game. Where he can rain down stiff shots and knock you down with difficult, big bombs. I don't know how to better describe it than that.
He's gone through a lot of moves over the years, and the thing that works the best for Lucio de Vere is just a straight brawler.
I agree.
Just a fighter.
I agree, man. When he wants to get in there and fight, that's where he shines at his best. Elbow in the ribs created some separation.
I recall a time once when Lucio de Vere actually fought his own tag partner for the belts they won together. This man
He's a fighter, man. He loves to fight. There's no doubt about it.
And he likes belts. So this is a good situation for Lucio de Vere.
It is absolutely, for sure. Definitely back and forth. Lucio is really throwing his best stuff at him, at Gorgeous Gregory right now, and not able to maintain any type of advantage.
Some bad ring placement there by Gregory. Got a rope break from Lucio de Vere. Doesn't deter Gregory. He just puts the boots to him instead.
When is the last time you saw an 18-year-old kid? Let's take out the ego. Let's take out the personality. When is the last time you saw an 18-year-old kid this gifted?
I think some of the younger champions we've seen in wrestling on television and anywhere in the wrestling world, you think of guys like Randy Orton, Rene Dupree, guys who started real young. I bet you Bill Collier was probably that size at 18. I recall Bill being a little lankier than that, though, but... Oh, big boot right to the mush.
Oh, pump kick by Lucio de Vere. This could be it. Long 2 count. Looks like this could be the secret to getting the better of Gregory, is to wear out that chin.
Yeah, wear out the chin. Don't count Gregory out. This guy's got a lot of fight in him as well. He unfortunately is almost as good as he claims to be repeatedly. Lucio de Vere pulling him way back here, arching that back on a camel clutch style maneuver.
Making him humble. Trying to make him humble. I don't know if anybody can humble this guy. Shots from underneath. 2-3 in a row. Power slam. Tried to drop him on his head. 2 only, though.
Almost a finish right there. Almost put Gregory down on that scalp. That power slam, that could have been real ugly.
He got dropped on his head and is still coming forward and still throwing punches. And again, whoa! Good grief, that was a shot. That is a game-changing strike. Those years of boxing paying off.
The fighting background of Gorgeous Gregory coming into play. If that was an instinctual shot, it was a good one.
I think if that would have been a boxing match, they might have stopped the fight on that one.
Lucio Vere's on Dream Street here.
I don't know that he would have answered a 10 count on that one. That was incredible. Good God. Underneath. And that flapjack has got to be watched out for. Not much left on that kick out. I think we are getting to an end here. I don't know how much more Lucio can take. He threw his best, absolute best offense at the #1 contender, Gorgeous Gregory. And Gregory just keeps moving forward like a juggernaut.
Both men swinging the lumber. The first match this evening was amazing. This here is a war.
This Gregory has a motor that's difficult to deal with. There's no look at that. Walked through 3 straight punches. Ducks that line. Big double line. That may be the moment that changes this entire situation. Lucio Vere needed a breather badly, and he is finally getting it. He has been mugged for the last 3 minutes.
2 men known for nasty, nasty clotheslines both thought the same thing and connected. It looked like a car wreck.
Whoa, there's those chops again. All knife and no edge. Whoa, another one. One's like a knife, one's like a hammer. That one looked like it was in the mouth and nose. And a thumb in the eye. Let's see if this is a game changer. We might have a new champion right now. He's won many matches with his DVD.
Gregory was still running his mouth on the way down.
Oh my God, he kicked out a thumb in the eye and a DVD, and he kicked out.
He kicked out and he ran his face on the way down, screaming, no, no, no. This Gregory doesn't shut up and he doesn't quit fighting.
Like a robot, this kid. God, if you could just change his attitude. He's so dislikable. Up and over, counters that darkness, falls with a thumb of his own. There's that DDT. And that is it.
Well, Cato.
Yeah.
You said you'd like to see a finish to the match, and you saw one.
Yeah.
Gorgeous Gregory, victory with via thumb to the eye and his drop-dead gorgeous DDT. Now, I'm going to go talk to Gregory. I'm not going to blindside him because I'm not that type of guy. I'm going to come meet you in the ring, man to man, and we'll see if you can run that face in.
All right. Let's be civil here, guys. Let's be civil.
Come on.
Let's be civil.
Yeah, step into my ring. Step into my ring.
You got a lot to learn if you think you're going to fly with the hippies. I can imagine heavyweight champion, and you're not. Deal with it.
Good God. Even after a match. Good God. All right, can we get some help here? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm the best. This is mine. This is mine. They're all mine, baby. They're all mine. All of them. All of them are mine.
Man, oh man. I'll tell you what. Can we? I'm sorry, I was going to check on Jimmy, but I guess I'll close the show here real quick, guys. Can we get some help in there for Jimmy, please? Please, can we get some help for this guy? Guys, I want to tell you right now, it's been a great ride up to Christmas. We're almost there. I know this is a difficult time for a lot of folks, and I want you to know that we understand that the holidays can sometimes bring sadness for some folks. So understand that we realize that your struggle matters and that your difficulties matter. Never feel like you're alone, because people out there love you, people out there need you, and they would not be able to imagine a world without you. So stay strong, and we will see you in 7 days. Merry Christmas.